Today started off fantastically. I'm not gonna lie. Today has started off swimmingly. Let's see if we can get some folks jumping in the chat. Hey guys. All right. So Towin, Ray, Damien, Richard Davis, welcome to the stream. We've got some good stuff going on. It's just we can't show it yet because this is what our watch screen looks like. Misfits Doozy, let's go. Absolutely. XD, welcome to the stream. CH4D, big ol' boom. Get one of those going. Twan Vaughn, hello. Alessio Penna, welcome to the stream. Lothif, welcome. Karikis or Kirikis, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Welcome to the stream. Cosmin, Mikhail, Justice, Sebastian, Mustafa, Mr. DX Diag, doing well. So guys, we had, and I guess the cat's out of the bag now. We had, and this is all really done by the content creator community. So Gecko kind of got things organized for us, and then we were looped in. When I say we, it's me and Chiscool. We've also got Shinchi also participating, Echo, and yeah, we've got this kind of lined up, and we've been doing it. We've been putting this together for a few months. Closer to a month is when it really started getting some super traction, but obviously we could not control the play or the watch button not showing up in the thing. We can't control it. There should be a watch button there. So hiccups, but we're going to be in good shape, guys. We're going to be in really good shape. I even had my sweet Rise of Kingdom shirt on. I was in the mood. I was in the zone, getting ready to jump in right after Gecko started handing it off to me once the match started. And then the watch button didn't show up. And then we went into scramble mode. I was on chat with Gecko because, again, we were going to be doing this together, that first match. And yeah, that's it. Justice name, why is Ronnie not with you guys? Well, Ronnie's not a sponsored content creator. He is a content creator on his own right. Icyox, welcome to the stream. Azo, welcome to the stream. LER, Justice name, welcome to the stream. Yep. Ivan, Maxim, Damien. Yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. So again, we do have more coming. Just as a quick announcement, we have been assured by the Rise of Kingdoms team that the first matches will be rescheduled, but the matches that are going on the rest of the day are still on plan and ready to rock and roll. So whatever that caused the hiccup with the 9 a.m. matches, which you see in front of you, are the JWM DSP matches, which that's the one we were gonna cast this morning. And then Art of War NCB and BBTH we're going to be playing at the same time. Gecko, welcome to the stream, buddy. Always great to cast with you. And yeah, so a little bit of a hiccup, like we said. That being the case, like I just said before, we've been assured that the rest of the matches will be going on as planned, and they will reschedule the 9 a.m. UTC matchups for a later time so that it's fair to all four alliances participating in those two matches. Somebody's asking for my bets. I can certainly show you some bets, not a problem. So I've got 3 bets, and that's interesting that it says that it's fighting, but it's not really. I've got my bets actually on DSP because of the return that I may get. Not necessarily that I think DSP will win over JWM or vice versa. I'm betting for the upside. I'm not betting just to bet on somebody who I think is going to win necessarily. So all my bets you can see are either on the underdogs or on the team where it's maybe slightly less favored to get a good return, on my bet. Blank, dang, I even woke up early just to watch it. Well, just imagine me waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to cast it. And the hiccup happened. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It's going to be okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Cuba, welcome to the stream, buddy. Appreciate you joining. If this happens to us, I'm going to go bananas. No, we'll be fine. Azo, again, what happened to the Lilith live stream? So, again, if you guys are just joining, there was a little bit of a hiccup with the 9 a.m. Osiris League playoff matches. For some reason, they just did not populate. So, one, the watch button for us as content creators to present to you on the Rise of Kingdoms official YouTube channel did not populate. So, we couldn't actually commentate or show you what was happening. And then, obviously, for those of the players that were in these 4 alliances that were slotted at 9 a.m., they also weren't able to get into the match to fight. So we had to cut the live stream off from the Rise of Kingdoms channel. And then I figured, since I'm already up and I've already got my gear ready to go, and it literally took me 5 clicks to do, I figured I'd go ahead and hop on a live stream and chat with you guys while they're sorting through the issues. But again, just to confirm, we have gotten information that the morning ones will be rescheduled. So the 9 a.m. UTC matches will be rescheduled, so that way it's fair to those 4 alliances. And then the other ones that are slotted for 13, 14, and 19 UTC are on as scheduled, and everything should be fine. That's the official. That's what we're going with. Does Lilith prohibit everyone to watch the playoffs, or is it just a bug? So hopefully I just answered that question. This is my first time to see Drago without his cap. CH4D, well, welcome to it, man. It's been about a week and a half since I've not been wearing the cap, and I'm just kind of going with it at the moment. Yeah, so Adnan, we've got sponsored content creators spread across the globe. We've got some in the States. We've got some in the Middle East. We've got some in... I mean, they're everywhere. In the UK, I'd say about half of them are in the States, though. Adnan, yes, they didn't actually happen. So, like I was showing earlier, we weren't able to click the watch button. Like, the watch button doesn't show up. This is usually where it would show up for somebody who's trying to spectate, and it doesn't happen. SSSB, man, second drink Sunday. If all the matches cancel, that may be a thing, guys. I'm not going to lie. There may be a sipping Sunday or something like that on the horizon. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how the 13 and 14 UTC matches come up. I'm sure there'll be some kind of compensation. H. Penigma. So, Georgie, I was slotted to cast the first match, JWM with DSP, with Gecko at 9 UTC. And then I was also slotted to cast with Gecko the 19 UTC match between White Tigers and Legends Gaming, which would have been a really good match. That would have been a nice match to follow up with. Since I'm in the 14 UTC match, obviously being in AOC right now against 1NB8, that was going to take up my time beforehand, which would have knocked me out of doing anything on the 13 UTC slot. And then obviously fighting on the 14 UTC slot, I wouldn't be able to cast because I'll be in Discord coordinating with my alliance and making sure that we try and win that match. I'm sure your friends in BBTH are so mad. I would be mad too. I am mad, you know. Not mad. It's just frustrating. But that's the hiccups that go along with some of this stuff. Vincent, yeah, welcome to the stream, bud. Happy to help you. You guys will be first to start today's playoffs. I'll be 14 UTC. I don't know if I'm going to stream mine or not live because here's a teaser, guys. I'm going to have a bit of a special guest coming in. You all probably know him in the game. He lives near me, and I figured I'd go ahead and bring him in to join in on the playoff festivities happening today. We've got a bit of a in-game celebrity as well coming in. So we will hopefully get together and be able to maybe do some quick live streaming on the side of all the playoff stuff happening after our respective matches. So this player is also in an alliance that's in the playoffs right now. So Naboo, it was supposed to be 9 o'clock, but those had a little bit of a hiccup. So the next matches are going to be starting in roughly 4 hours. Yeah, right, 4 hours? 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 hours. 3-ish hours. Misfits, bets on AOC to win all day. Thank you, appreciate that. We all can't watch. We'll see. I may stream it. It just depends on how the setup happens in here. We'll see. Are the matches being played though? Patrick, no, the matches are not being played right now. Again, nobody can get into the matches. They can't be played, and we can't spectate and commentate for them. So it's a double whammy. It's a double whammy right now, guys. And kudos to Gecko for kind of holding it together whenever the watch button didn't pop up, because that was my cue to start jumping in and getting everybody hyped up. Welcome to the first match for the Osiris League Season 1. This is going to be a good one. That was the plan. And then it didn't show up. And then we're communicating back and forth, trying to see, is it on my end? Is it on your end? I don't see anything. And then the chat starts blowing up. Look, it's a work in progress, right? we're doing this for you guys. And again, this was organized, created, generated, set up, done by your content creators for the community. Okay, this was not a big production thing. We're trying to make it a big production thing with your support. If you guys are interested in this, make sure that you put in comments into surveys and things like that you really want to see the playoffs commentated live by your community content creators, so that we can bring this stuff to you and bring some more production value, that kind of thing. Jagu, it's not King of Armenia. King of Armenia lives on the other side of the globe from where I'm at. Brian, thanks for opening the live stream. Hope you do this. Too bad the first one didn't work. Hope the rest will. That's the plan. That's what I've heard. That's what I'm going with. I'm going to stick to it. XD, so Gecko is in JWM, but he's not playing in the actual match. I am playing in the match. I'm one of the 30 that's actually playing. Gecko's in JWM, but he's not one of the 30 players that are doing the actual match, so he can commentate it. And he has obviously some insight into JWM since he's in JWM. Yeah, definitely not going to be King of Armenia XD, although I'd love for him to fly over and join me. Abla, yeah, it's not just you, it's everybody, buddy. Azo, yeah, it wasn't embarrassing, but it was definitely a hiccup. I think again, we have to expect Murphy's Law, right? We have to expect things to go wrong. I was telling Gecko this after we shut the stream down. The one thing that could have completely ground that stream to a halt was the match actually not populating. So that's the one thing that really couldn't happen for this to go okay. And that's what happened. So, it is what it is. We planned for the unexpected. That's the one thing you really can't plan for, because there's nothing you can do about it. Like I said, Gecko was a trooper in there, handling it as it was happening live, and trying to get the skinny on what was going on. But, it is what it is. JJ, first time watching me live. Any tips on how to win Strategic Reserve? Kill a crap ton of barbarians with all your armies all day, every day. Strategic Reserve is actually really good. The rewards from the boxes are really good, and that's a really easy way to get a legendary max, especially if you're free to play. But you just gotta keep killing barbs and everything. And then when you're not killing barbs, you need to be farming. It is a free to play event, like in the truest sense of the word. You don't have to put much money, if any, into the game to win that. It's just all about activity and how much time you spend in the game. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you don't have my Discord link yet, in the description below is my Discord tag if you want to reach out to me directly if you have a question. And then also below that is my Discord server. Just click that and then hop on in, join, and enjoy the fun, enjoy the festivities. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I can't remember. I'll say it in a little bit when I remember. Artem, welcome to the stream. I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Breezy Play, again, welcome to the stream. Guys, if I haven't mentioned your name, I appreciate you joining the stream. Thanks for hanging in there with us. And again, this is going to be a blast. Should I drop the name of the person coming to my house? Like, he's coming to my house. Like, I'm in my studio in my house right now. Should I drop the name of the person coming here so that y'all can get hyped about a possible dual stream with this person? Because people are starting to ask, who is it? Breezy Play, when is the match for JWM? I don't know when it's been rescheduled yet. I don't know when it's actually been scheduled. It was supposed to be obviously at 9 a.m. That didn't happen. So, yep, still no watch button. I don't think they're going to actually populate it at this point. They're going to wait until they sort whatever the problem was, and then they'll fix it and announce the rescheduled time frame, would be my guess. Did I miss the Osiris that you played, or it isn't even started? Lumberjack, you missed quite a bit of things happening. The first match of the day did not populate correctly for the players that were supposed to be fighting, so we were not able to stream it on the Rise of Kingdoms YouTube channel, the official one. We were given permission by the developers to stream that for you guys. We put that together for you all. Again, shout out to Gecko for kind of organizing that. And unfortunately, the matches didn't populate, so we weren't able to do that. So we were kind of left hanging whenever we were doing everything live. But that was our teasers over the last week or so from all the channels for the content creators that you guys sponsor, or that you guys go to. So again, myself, Gecko, Chiskel, Gecko and Echo, and Shinchi are all kind of in on it together. So if you haven't checked their channels out, please do so. And again, if you have not liked and subscribed, please do that for here too. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys join us every day and every week as this stuff rolls out, and there's tons of content across the board on all of those channels I just mentioned. Yeah, Gecko had a leak video this morning as well. You should go check that out. It looks pretty neat. I wish I knew the pigeon that he's sending out so that I could also get those leaks. That'd be really nice. I'll say this. So the person coming over was just named in the chat by Martin Nahalka. Have you seen the new commander sitting next to Freddy in the loading screen? Yes, and I've seen some screenshots of some release pictures of the game being released in other countries with Mulan in the picture, I guess. So we'll see if that's the accurate thing. I have not heard any definitive answer on if that's actually the case or if it's just, you know, something. I don't know. We'll get some more information and confirm that for you as soon as we can. Shinchi is the only one that have much hair now. I've got like some hair. Enough to run my fingers through. How about that? LER, give us 3 guesses for your surprise guess. Well, I just answered it. So how about that? Dylan Jones, welcome to the stream, buddy. Anto, the match get delayed. Yeah, disappointing it is. But the other ones should be on time. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Are they going to introduce Macedonia? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, we got Alexander, like you said, on there, so why not? Hey, Jagger, what are your thoughts on IKM's chances in Osiris? I think they have as good of a chance as everybody else. Look, these top 32 teams, these top 32 alliances in the playoffs, they're there for a reason. They've got maxed out commanders. They've got tons of T5 armies on the battlefield. That's why we wanted to put this together for you all and showcase this for you in a little bit of a higher production value setting. So everybody in this playoff has a chance to win. Like, it's not, you know, JWM's huge, White Tigers is huge, Newbie's huge, a bunch of these other alliances in here, 2.7 billion, 2.9 billion, 3 billion. Look, once you get over 2 billion, it's just a matter of how many troops you have or how many troops in Osiris League where you don't have to heal. If you've got 2 billion power or more, all your players are T5, and as long as they've got healing speed ups, they're just as good as a 3 billion alliance. So it's all about strategy. This is where I really like Osiris League, because it's not necessarily how many players you have or how many T5 you have in the alliance. It's, you know, your combination of 30 players that you're bringing to the Osiris League battlefield, and then what strategy are you going to use to effectively use those 30 players to win the match. That's what's going to make this one of the best events in the Rise of Kingdoms game. Yeah, that's not going to work. Devils, oh, cool. It's really interesting, though. Thanks for it. No problem. Thanks for streaming now, Drago, and telling us what happened because we really had no idea. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have any idea. So, again, just imagine not having an idea and being in front of a live audience. How about that? Shinchi really is the one with the most hair between the content creators. Yeah. He's also the youngest, I believe. So, that usually does go hand in hand. Kingston, welcome to the stream. Yes, that pigeon gecko. I need to get a hold of that pigeon. Maybe tie a tracking beacon onto it or something. Georgie, you want to see the top 5 armies? So I've got a few setups, actually. I've got a few setups for my armies that I like to do. If I want to go full nuke, and I did adjust this a little bit. Went with Genghis Khan and Double C. Minamoto Saladin. Then I went YSG and Alex, Edward and Sun Tzu, and Pelagius and Mehmed. Although I may change Mehmed to Baybars. I'm not 100% on that yet. I think I will, actually. Vincent, he's a pretty prominent player in the game. He's in Kingdom 149 right now. He used to play with me in Kingdom 16 a few months back. He'll be joining me in a stream, hopefully today. But he's coming over to the house. We're going to hang out. Hopefully he's bringing some barbecue. We'll see how it goes. For those of you that don't know, he owns his own barbecue company. Let's see. By the way, if you want to know how much gems I acquired in the whole rock, it's 32 million gems. So if this is the Solimar, then that sounds about right. Sounds about right, Solimar. 32 million gems. That's 4 times as many than I had. That's insane. Pranshu, please start their arc. Yeah, that'd be great if it would actually do that. Will there be a Halloween event so short after this one? Yes, there will, Brian. I'm almost 100%. I obviously don't have confirmation of that per se, but here, one sec. I don't have confirmation of that per se, but I'd imagine there's going to be. There was one last year. Okay. So, yeah, that's a good idea, Gecko, by the way. I was thinking about that myself. Can I see the match here? You will stream JWM's match. Hello, will you stream Breezy Play? No, I won't be streaming the match here. The whole point of what we're trying to do is to stream the matches through the Rise of Kingdoms official YouTube channel. And again, we're going to be collaborating with all the community content creators that are a part of the game. And we're going to be bringing it to you live as soon as they actually come up and don't not come up. How much have you used money, Rise of Kingdoms? I've spent a little bit of money into the game. Are you talking to Solimar? That's probably a lot more than I have. Well, not probably. A lot more than I have. Nick. Again, for those of you that are just joining the stream, the first set of matches, the 9 a.m. matches, they are delayed and will be rescheduled. The 13, 14, and 19 UTC matches are still a go, according to the development team. So, as of right now, the rest of the playoffs are A-OK to go forward. I am in the 14 UTC time slot. There will still be commentary coming to you live, hopefully through the Rise of Kingdoms channel on YouTube. Gecko will be hosting those alongside of a few of the other content creators that you all know and love as well. So all this stuff is going down. Domerkin, yes, Big Rick B is coming into my studio. He's coming over to the house. Again, hopefully with some barbecue because I have not ate this morning. I've just been chugging coffee. And once he gets here, I may have to, if I'm still streaming, I'll dip out, go grab him, bring him back down, and he can pop in on the stream that we're doing now. Or if this gets to be too long of a stream, which I don't plan on making it too long because I would like to have a little bit of time before our matches start. I need to get prepared for my match at 14 UTC. We will probably do a little mini stream afterwards just so you guys can chat with him and see how things are going. Let's see. I'm a little bit behind on the chat. Well, I'm way behind on the chat. I was happy the matches were going to be today because I can watch them. I hope the fall match is going to be canceled because of that. They'll do it at a time where all can watch it Saturday, Sunday, please. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to reschedule the first matches, but it should be good to go. Should be good to go. I really hope AOO matchmaking starts working. Few AOO Arc of Osiris against 2 to 3 T5. Yeah, matchmaking power still needs to be sorted a bit. Frederick, thanks for answering. It was fun playing against you the one time you guys met. A little disappointed. Okay. I just maxed my YSG. Kingston, well, that's fantastic. Working on my calf pairings. Would you recommend Saladin or Genghis? I would go Genghis between the two. But don't pair up Genghis with YSG. Do Genghis primary, YSG secondary with full cav would be my recommendation if you're going to pair them. But otherwise, if you just need to know which one to work on next, Genghis over Saladin. What do you think about El Cid primary? Giorgio, it's okay. I mean, if you need to have an archer army and you've got El Cid leveled up really well, then go for it. Do you have any idea when the 2 delayed matches will take place today or next week? Again, Sebastian, I don't know when they're going to get rescheduled. I do know that the other ones today are supposed to go on as planned. Rise of Kingdoms. Hello, Dragothian and all you governors. Rise of Kingdoms. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Vivident. Will we get a new Halloween skin? I'd imagine there's going to do some kind of a event skin just like they do with every other holiday. Again, no confirmation. That's just assuming that's what they always do. So I don't know why they wouldn't do it again. Yes. Oh crap. Rock is here. Rise of Kingdoms in the chat. Yep. Hey Lilith, Rock. Fancy seeing you here. Vivident, yes, I have used 5 infantry armies before. I do plan on using them again. My 5 infantry armies are usually Richard Joan, Charles Constantine, Alex YSG, Sun Tzu Barca, and Yulji Ethelfled. That's my combinations as of right now. That may change with maybe getting Edward in there or something, but even then, as a second, I probably wouldn't do it. I can't see JWM's match, so maybe the pressure is rising. Breezy, again, that's not it. We need a piece of cake as compensation. Yeah, I think we all need some cake at this point. If nothing else to help to help us get through the morning when we wake up early to do some casts. Let's see. What's better, Herman Kusunoki expertise or Herman YSG 5111? I still like YSG just because the AoE is better. It does more damage. Kusunoki's still good, though. It's probably a 50-50. Dragon, I maxed all the epic commanders except Boudica and Belisarius. That's not the worst thing in the world. Spend my purple heads on them or wait for new epic if ever Lilith wants to add. I would max out Boudica because she's a great peacekeeper. Belisarius is also a pretty good peacekeeper, but I just don't like him from a skills standpoint. He just does not do very well, especially if you've got a maxed out Dragon Lancer for a fast T1 Cav army or something. That's fine. Let's see. Drago, maybe it's not the right time, but should I purchase all Barca's VIP chests or buy a Kingdom of Hope bundle or City of Hope bundle? By the way, I never rally stuff in the Kingdom and I'm 20 million power. City of Hope bundle, if you have not maxed your buildings, would be much more effective than Barca's VIP chests, especially if you're not doing rallies, which at 20 million power, unless you're on a brand new Kingdom, you shouldn't be doing. Rock, we need gold heads this time for compensation. Let's see. I've been waiting for Kerouac for ages. Is it only once a month? Once a month, if that, Vixwagon. I don't know why it's taking so long, but sometimes it just takes a bit. We need pro gamers here. $5 million cash prize like Fortnite. Look, Breezy Play. That's what we're trying to turn this into. It's going to get that way, I promise you. As long as we have your support. If you guys don't want to see that, then it's not going to happen. It has to make sense for the game developers to do this. So if this is something that you're interested in, support it and work, come along with us as we work through the kinks. All right, it's going to be a little bit of a growing pain, This is the first time it's ever been done for this game, so we're going to get through it together. Let's see if I can find the last one. Let's see. Jack Grundy. Hey, Drago, I've been wondering for a while, but what build you recommend for sieging cities if you were using Julius Caesar, Mehmed, Scipio, since they altered the conquering talent tree? I would use this build. I believe that's my rallying build. Let me confirm that. Nope, that's my rallying build. There's my rallying build. If you're using Mehmed primary. I would use Mehmed primary, by the way. George Yamusko will be back ASAP. Thanks for joining, bud. Hello from New Zealand, Cameron. I enjoy watching yours and Ryan's stream. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, Cameron Bentley. Ablawi. Hey, Dragothian. Kindly greet my wife, Aloha. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Aloha. And I hope you have a great day. Enjoy your day. Brian Borquin. I have Genghis Khan 5521. Shall I use him primary with Epic Commander second? And so yes, and if so yes, which epic pairing is the best? I like Pelagius second or Baybars second, or actually Sun Tzu second works really well too, to be honest with you. But just make sure you got full cav. That's it. Ben, what situations during KBK do you use T4 instead of T5? Open field. T4 is good. You just need to make sure that you're not getting caught out in the open. If I had T4. I would use them more often because they're less expensive to heal, but unfortunately, we've had a lot of deaths. We've had a lot of deaths in the troop family, guys. I'm just going to be honest. 6.6 million dead is kind of a thing, so that's not a joke. 200 legendary sculptures as compensation. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Lollipop, I have rock. I love rock, but these things sometimes piss me. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Jigs, any chance the other city theme skin would be available for the other governors? Again, I wish I knew, Jigs, about the skin, especially the old skins, if they're ever going to come back. I would imagine probably at some point, but we just got to the 1 year anniversary, guys. This game's not going anywhere. It's going to be out for a while, no questions asked, so eventually I think we'll get that stuff. Do I have a favorite sticker? Kamui? No, not really. I like them all for their particular reasons. Tony, hey Drago, do you think they will release the city skin? Or you already answered that one. Like so or song. I hope they do. I wake up at 5 a.m. to play, but no game. Very disappointing. Box, I'm right there with you. I woke up at 3 a.m. to do a cast with Gecko on this and wasn't able to do it. So a little frustrated, a little disappointed, but the other matches are at least good to go for the rest of the day. So hopefully we can get something in. Let's see. Drago, any chance they add new civilizations? Of course, Ali Khazra, they're going to add new civilizations. They're definitely going to do that. Tom Brady, best epic commander. I like Sun Tzu. I like Pelagius. Anybody that I basically 60'd out is a good commander. For the League and Arc thing has to rework. Max troops and commanders pickups would be awesome. Yes, I agree. Let's see. No problem, Jack Running. No problem at all. When will Osiris happen? Embrader, the 9 o'clock reschedules, I don't know when they're going to reschedule them, but the other ones during the day will be on time according to staff. Let's see. Otherwise, I don't think this game has a team. No, I don't think so. I think this will be fine. CH Chit. What happened? Things happened. Everything's fine. Azo. Noobs. Richard with Alex is a good pair. Yes, it's a good pair. I like Alex primary if you're going to rally. Richard Alex is an okay pair as well for open field. Not quite as tanky, but definitely more damage because of Alex's nuke and debuffs. In the field, would you rather target a Minna or a Sun Tzu when you see them? A Minna, 100% of the time. Joseph Vu, how did you obtain the Divine Laurels avatar frame? I won with my video. I posted my video on my channel as well if you want to go see that. The 1 year anniversary video for Rise of Kingdoms. I was actually in the overall collage video that Rise of Kingdoms made from all these submissions for that event as well. You should go check it out. Kamui, I heard people with their trunk can see a match happening. Okay, well, let's see. I doubt it, but let's see. Don't make me a liar. That's all I ask. Okay, it says 0, but I can't actually watch it. Well, the match is technically over, so that's why you can see it at the zeros. So it's been an hour and 15 minutes since the match actually started, so that's why it's 0-0. Alex and Richard, which one is better? FI3, I like Alex more than Richard now because of his versatility, his utility combining with other commanders. Drago, is there a cap on the amount of speed a commander can get through talents? I don't think so, but I think it is a diminishing return on once you get into the higher mobility percentages. It just doesn't quite stack up as well. All the games are going to be shifted. I don't think all the games will be shifted. I think it'll just be those 4. Tom Brady, well, I will see you hopefully on the battlefield, or at least I'll see your comrades, and good luck, have fun. Good fights in advance. Dylan, that's funny. Why is Scipio not popular among YouTubers? So Scipio is good in the early stages of a kingdom because he has a lot of tankiness, he can heal, and he's good for mixed troops, and he's an epic commander. As the game goes on and your server ages and you start to max out commanders that are more specialized, like Pelagius and Sun Tzu and Baybars and things like that, Scipio loses a little bit of his versatility, and really he tends to be shifted more as a secondary for an epic group or something like that needs a little more tankiness. That's really it. Wait, sorry, I didn't quite get that. Alex or Richard primary as a pair. If it's open field and you want more damage, I would go Alex, Richard. If you want more tankiness, I would go Richard, Alex. The defense tree versus the attack tree. That's the difference. It's not so easy for all players to reschedule. This can alter results. It is what it is, guys. I mean, there's not much that can be done. It didn't work the way they had wanted it to. They're fixing it, and again, hopefully the other 13 and 14 and 19 UTC matches will go off without a hitch. Aldo, so what happened that now is fine? So again, excuse me. Again, we've got the 4 matches this morning that were supposed to happen at 9 UTC did not happen. That's why you see 0-0 on both of these matches here. I've been told that those 2 matches will be rescheduled, but the rest of the matches will go off without a hitch. So that's why I say everything's fine, because eventually everything should be fine. Beyond Dark, your thoughts on Double C and Scipio as a team? Cavs are my weak point in commander development. Oof. I don't see a good pairing with that. I mean, you'd have a fairly tanky-ish Cav group. The problem is, if you've got maxed out Double C, you've got a negative defense debuff on you from the expertise. So maybe that Scipio will help make up for a little bit of that lost tankiness, but you're losing a lot of nuke. For your Cavs, you want nuke. So go with if anything if you don't have full Cav set up, you can go Double C with Sun Tzu secondary. You can go Double C with Osman secondary. You can do Boudica. You can do quite a few different other epics if you don't have any other legendaries in a good spot. Razman, I only have 1 expertise legendary commander, which is Richard. What legendary commander should I focus on next? YSG. Put all your stuff into YSG. YSG is the best commander in the game. Hands down. Itachi, hey Drago, I just expertise Sun Tzu. Good job, man. Level 46, full skill tree. Should I take him to higher levels? If yes, how should I allocate remaining points? I plan to use him with YSG 5000. Yes, you should take him to 60. You should use full infantry when you do that. And let me show you the builds I use for him, because I use him a lot. Now, again, this is my garrison build. These builds are also on my Discord channel. So if you have not joined the Discord, my Discord channel, go in the comments below. You should see it in the description, and or the description below. You should see it there. There's my Discord tag if you want to message me directly, and then right below that is the actual link for my Discord. So go join that if you have not done that already. Also like and subscribe. That's what you should do. But this is the build I use for Garrison. This is the build I use when I'm using open field a little bit, and if I want more march speed. If I don't want the march speed, then I go full nuke here, and this gives me hold the line up here, and then it gives me feral nature on the skill tree. So it's a little bit of everything. It gives me what I need. If I don't need to be as mobile, this is the build I go with, and this is actually the build I use for open field and rallies as well, if I want to do a rally with Sun Tzu primary, which doesn't happen too often, but I will do it if I need to. Good morning, you beautiful people. Angry Red, yes, welcome to the stream. Garby Whale, is it possible to build an Alliance Fortress crossing flags? I believe that's been fixed, Garby. I believe that's been fixed. Iceox, show us a double biceps pose. Come on, there it is. Boom. There it is. Azo, Mina, YSG, good for open field combat. Yeah, that would work just fine. Go full cav, that'll work pleasantly. Breezy Play, is it more pressure for AOC because you are YouTubers? I don't know if it's more pressure. I think there's enough pressure as it is. Yeah, I don't think there's more pressure that way. Puda Dulu, best epic cavalry combo. I actually like Babar Sun Tzu as one of my best epic pairings, or Pelagius Babars is also really good too. Or Babar's Pelagius, either way. I don't have double C max. I go infantry set with is better for Sun Tzu, Alex or Richard. Alex is better for Sun Tzu than Richard is, especially if you want to cause damage, which you should. Anyone have idea on Ark of Osiris starting time? Again, I've said it a bunch of times. I'm hoping everybody's kind of caught that. Karam, is Constantine any with only first skill is good? I just won Midas Governor rank 4. I wonder if I can start using him. You can, but his other skills are really good. I've got him 5-5-1-1, and I use him on the battlefield as part of my 5 infantry army group that I use. He's usable with that first skill because that first skill is really, really good. The debuff is amazing for sure. So you can use him. Just don't expect too much out of him. Patrick Husnick. Drago, can you ask what will happen to the bets? I imagine if the bets stay and JWM loses, people who went all in on JWM will be mad. That's a very good point. I didn't even think about the bets. Let me put that in the chat for people that can see it. And let's make sure we ask that. If anything, I think they may just be refunded. Like the bets would be refunded would be my guess. Worst case scenario. YSG versus Edward, which one's best? Aldo, YSG, 100%. This Osiris League is compromised already. Whatever results would be, it doesn't matter. I don't agree with that, Eric. The time is the time. The time is the time. That's why you have 60 people that can participate. Oreo, has anyone tried YSG with some infantry commanders with YSG as main? Yeah, I've used YSG with Richard, and he's tanky, but it's not like you're going to do as much damage. YSG with Yulji and YSG with Sun Tzu are really good as well. I like YSG Sun Tzu being the best of those pairings. Sun Tzu or Yulji first, both level 60 and max. Sun Tzu if you want more AoE damage and open field. Yulji primary if you want a little less nuke damage, but more one-on-one damage with the attack tree. Alan Minton, I have a max skill Saladin. Who is his pairings? Any Cav commander. So Saladin, I usually like Saladin secondary to Genghis. Genghis Saladin's a really tanky, heavy nuke group because of Saladin's tank skills. I like Mina Saladin. I don't like double C Saladin. If anything, I would do Saladin double C in that pairing. You can go with Pelagius. You can go with Babars. You can pair him up with a lot of people. Yep. Kamui, will Aaron boost up again? His power loss is really crazy. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him in quite a while. Leo Alvaro, I have max level and skill Sun Tzu primary What's good for Sun Tzu, Alex, or Richard? I like Alex. Again, I think I already answered that question for you above. Itachi, no problem. Siege is the best troop in the game. Solimar, go for it, man. That's the way to go. Yulji or Sun Tzu first. I like Sun Tzu primary on pretty much everything. Rizky Tan, good afternoon, Drago. What do you think, Max Richard or YSG first? I like YSG primary for damage. If you want to go full tank with some AoE on the back end, you can do Richard primary with full infantry. I just don't know if that's necessarily going to work that well, but it'll work just fine. I think you can have two better pairings for two different armies versus pairing those two together, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, they're still saying 0-0. Gecko, all right, next cast is ready. I'm going to go to sleep for an hour after staying up all night. See you later, Gecko. Thanks for joining the stream, and thanks for hanging in there this morning. Thank you for hanging in there. Assume Sun Tzu is an infantry commander. Will it be good to use with Cav commander because it is becoming mixed? The mixed part only is affected by the troops, not the commanders. So you can still have a full infantry army with Sun Tzu primary and have a Cav commander be second. Just make sure that you're pairing it up correctly. So with Minna, with Double C, with Pelagius, with Babar second, those are just fine. You don't want to pair him up with Genghis because Genghis needs full Cav in his army to be effective. Angry Red, Drago, 5511 Constantine. Is it a good idea to use John as second? If you're saying Joan, yes, that'll work just fine. Pooty, best pairing for infantry, Sun Tzu and Osman. It's not the best pairing, but it definitely works. Good nuke and extra troops in your army. That's good. Nick, YSG or Genghis should be always YSG. If it's YSG or something else, it's always YSG. Disaster is real. Match canceled. For right now, it's rescheduled. Oreo gameplay. If Edward damage drops, if troops drop below 70%, is he worth it in the open battle? Since most open battles you get swarmed anyway. I don't like him a whole lot for open field. He's going to be a good rallier. He's going to be one of the best ralliers in the game. He can be used for open field. Even with the damage loss, you may want to use him as secondary because that way people won't know that he's part of your group. Honestly enough. I mean, I know that's not the way that his skills read out in the game, the way you should do it, but from a real use perspective, that may actually be a thing. Can I see your Minna open field build? Justice name. Sure thing, man. It's on my Discord too, guys. If you have not joined my Discord, join my Discord so you can see some of those talent trees. So this is my open field. This is my open field talent build for Minna when he's primary. Zaba, hey, what do you think about my 5 marches? First 3 fixed. YSG Kuso, Double C Pella. I don't like that. I like Pelagius Double C. Belisarius Babars. Again, I don't like that. Babars Belisarius would be my selection. Other 2 are either Herman Osman for archers. That's good. Sun Tzu Yulji for infantry. That's good. Scipio Joan or Ethelfled for mixed, or Ethelfled Joan mixed. There's a lot there. Message me in the Discord. I've got the Discord tag that you can message me at below. Message me in Discord and we can kind of go over your stuff. I don't know exactly what you're doing or what you're trying to go for. And then I don't know what your troop counts are. I don't know what the levels are for any of those commanders. I need to know more. Is Charles with Sun Tzu or with Yulji? Well, on mine, neither. Charles is with Constantine. But Charles with Sun Tzu or Yulji would both work. Ronan, Drago, what do you think about pairing Joan and Ethelfled considering Cage of Thorns talent from Joan? It works just fine. It's not going to be very tanky, and people see a Joan on the battlefield, they just nuke it down. So again, real life situations, Ronan, especially as you get into the later game, that commander group will not do very well for very long. I mean, it'll do really good for the amount of time it's on the battlefield, but after that, it's pretty much nuke city. Hi, Drago, should I invest in Minamoto? I plan to max skills my Minamoto. Yes, you should. Minamoto's a great commander. Pedro Neves, is Pelagius with Sun Tzu also viable for Cavs? Yes, it is. It is viable, and it actually would do pretty well. You may be wasting the skill damage increase from Sun Tzu on a Pelagius since his nuke is kind of low, but other than that, yeah, it would work just fine. I think the Rage Regen pairing would go really well together too. he'd start firing off nukes like crazy. Why not show the league online? Clygane, Rise of Kingdoms. Again, the first 2 matches were not able to be shown, or else we would have. We had a live stream this morning on the official Rise of Kingdoms channel, but unfortunately the matches did not populate, so we were not able to commentate them for you. That was the plan. That was our super secret sauce that we were going to do, is to commentate the matches all day, and we still will be doing that for the rest of the day on the other 3 time slots. We should have that up and running for you guys so you can enjoy it. But unfortunately, the first matches did not actually happen, so we were not able to do that. Let's see. Been experimenting with Baybars and Sun Tzu. If I want to use Baybars with someone else, who would you suggest we go for? Any other nuker is just fine. Yeah, I mean, Sun Tzu I think is one of the better pairings for Baybars, but you can use, again, Pelagius. You can use any Cav commander or any nuker in general will work with that. Whatever you've got to use that's left for that army is what I would suggest. Be honest with me for once, Drago. How many times do you get asked the same questions a day, week? Lots. But that comes with the territory. I don't mind. Thorsten, good morning. Ready to rumble today, Drago. I'm happy to play against C9N, and good luck for your fight, 1NB8. Greats. Yeah. Hey, Hatelli, welcome to the stream. Yes, and good luck to you as well for your match today. I am so glad that we're going to be having this stuff rolling, guys. It's going to be a good time all around, had by all. Yep, we're still good to go on that. Giovanni, let me go back up to, I just skipped you. Hey, Drago, I'm struggling on which commander I should expertise. YSG. It's always YSG. Mr. Max, what you will suggest for free-to-play infantry based on players to get the new city theme for KVK Season 2 reward, or should wait for upcoming KVK season? So, are you talking about the Pinnacle of whatever, the Pinnacle event? Or are you talking about KVK? Okay. If you're talking about the KVK reward, you just need to kill a crap ton of barbs and farm and all the free-to-play things that you need to do. It's all about activity. Activity wins out when it comes to that. Richard, Alex, or Edward, which one should I invest my legendary sculptures? Wisnu, Alex. Pooty, best super value bundle. City of Hope is best if you don't have your buildings maxed. Research, the Fountain of Wisdom is the best one if you don't have your research done. And then you want to go to War Machine. Will be the next one after that. King's Coronation would be the best value of the normal bundles, though, but you can only buy that once. What makes Baybars and Sun Tzu so good? The AoE synergy is really good, as well as the skill damage increase from Sun Tzu. Also, the damage decrease received from Sun Tzu makes that pairing really, really good. Adnan, would you recommend Alex on defense, secondary to Martel or Richard? For defense, I'm assuming you mean Garrison. So I would go secondary to Charles if you did a city garrison or something like that. You could do Martel Alex. That's a thing. Yep, Jabber, I'll get with you as soon as the stream is over. Click that. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let's see. More YSG advice, please. We get his first wheel in 2 weeks in our kingdom. Well, good luck to you, sir. I have saved up 50 legendary sculptures for him. Save everything you've got. YSG, you want to max him. He's useful for everything. He's useful for everything, guys. It's not even a question. He's the best commander in the game. What would you recommend? Nope. Okay, so Genghis or Constantine? Genghis would be my answer, Mr. Skittles. Marcus Helwich, take a nap, Drago. We need your full skills in our arc later. I am ready to go, man. I've had about 4.5 hours of sleep last night. I don't get much sleep every night, so that's about right. That's about right. That's all I need, man. Fight Ethelfled and YSG yesterday, pretty tough. That's a weird pairing. I'm not sure how that was tough, but if it's an earlier kingdom, then yeah, it could have been pretty tough, I guess. Ethelfled primary on an older kingdom, I would not go. That thing would get melted. YSG primary with Ethelfled would be fine because you got the archer and the skill talent trees. That'd be pretty good. JJ Bonifacio, Drago, do you have any tips on what garrison pair to focus? Almost done with my Minna 5555, and Baybar's 5555. I'm in a 30-day kingdom. That's pretty good, actually. I got 5111 Sun Tzu and 5111 Yulji. After the garrison, I'll go double C next. Do Sun Tzu primary and use his garrison build that I showed you earlier in the stream, or you can hop in the Discord and go to the Commander Talent Trees chat to go check it out. Sun Tzu primary, Mina secondary. If you don't have a Charles primary, if you have a Charles that's decently leveled, then use Charles primary, and then either Sun Tzu or Mina second. Can you show your commander pairing for the Sunset Canyon and which commanders are best, epic and legendary wise, if legendary choice is limited? Oreo, I will do that. I'll give you what I'm using, but to be honest with you, Sunset Canyon doesn't really work the way it should when it comes to the pairings and the troops and stuff. Like, there's no reason a fully maxed out YSG with who do I have a second there? Sun Tzu should lose to an infantry army with no nuke. There's no reason that should happen, but it happens all the time in Sunset Canyon. So to tell you the best pairings and the reasons, the why behind the whats and all that, it's going to require a video, a proper video, instead of just chatting about it on the stream. And plus, I'm going to get way behind. We've got almost 300 people in the channel, guys. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If I did not mention your name, welcome and ask your questions. I'm on a question answering spree right now. So just trying to get you guys caught back up with what's been going on this weekend, and then more importantly, give you guys some content to enjoy. That's the whole idea. Baybar's Ethelfled with calves for slowing enemy calves troops. Piggy, that would work. That would work just fine if that's what you wanted to do. And there's some decent damage in there too. Good debuffs, all that good stuff. Mud, it should be starting at 13 UTC. The first set of matches did not go off the way they planned. They will be rescheduled. Seventh Sin. Yes, Charles with Sun Tzu I think is better than Charles with Yulji for open field. If you're doing a one-on-one duel or something, then Charles with Yulji would work just fine. Question, Baybar's Osmond for full calves structure rallies. Adnan, again, that will work. Not the best pairing, but it will work. There's tons of nuke in there. And if you're going full calves, it should cause some damage. It's really all about your tech at that point. Jack Grundy, always share your vids to my alliance and recommend they watch your videos so we can better prepare ourselves for our up-and-coming KBK. You should, and I definitely have a preparation guide for KBK on my channel too. If you have not seen it, it's definitely nice. You should take a peek at it if you're about to go into KBK. And thank you for supporting the channel and growing the community. That's what we're here for. Barney Ross, Drago, my Saladin is 5552. Should I expertise him or start working on Genghis? Well, you're 3 skills away, man. 3, 4, 5. That's 150 sculpture. No, it's more than that. 210? 230. 230 sculptures. Yeah, 230 or 235. That's quite a few sculptures, don't get me wrong, but I mean, you're right there. Go ahead and max them out. Genghis is good, but you're going to be in the same boat. And then you're going to have a non-max Saladin and a non-max Genghis. Focus on one, finish them, move on to the next. Let's see. Siraj, Constantine 5511, good enough for open field battle with Max Charles, or should I go with Max Sun Tzu or Yulji? I use Max Charles primary, Constantine 5511 secondary. I use that every time I have my infantry army on the field. I just joined, so I have to ask, will there be matches today? Lazo, yes, there should be matches today. 13, 14, and 19 UTCs should be going off without a hitch. Same thing for you, Anjing. Hopefully that will answer your question. K46, go, 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 says Master Diablo. Kaduko, should I keep concentrating Belisarius in levels or go back and level Pelagius? Pelagius, I still don't have Belisarius leveled up all the way. When is the next KVK of the rest of the continent like Kingdom 135? Isn't Kingdom 135 in KVK right now? Adam Higson, Genghis or Alex? Alex has more versatility, but Genghis is one of the best commanders for Cav in the game. So it's up to you what kind of setup you've got. That's really what's going to kind of dictate which way you should go. Both are really good options, though. Is Yulji primary and Sun Tzu secondary a good pair? Sure is. Yeah, it works just fine. I like Sun Tzu primary versus Yulji primary, but it works. Deciding which to invest my 90,000 gems in on wheels. Well, either one, you're going to be in good shape. I think both are really good. You need multiple wheels to max these guys out, so it's up to you guys. Do you think Ottoman is the best civilization at the moment? Justice name, I do think that is if you're going full nuke. Ottoman is the best way to go. If you're going full infantry, then Rome is the best way to go because you got the march speed and the infantry defense. If you're going archers, I would still go Ottoman. Anything that's not infantry, I would go Ottoman, especially if you have all groups that are nuking, because that skill damage buff alongside of the march speed buff is really, really good for fighting. Mud, what is your city? My city is the season skin from season 1 KBK, and I am Ottoman. Glad I'm able to catch. Oh man, I am way behind, guys. There's almost 300 people in the chat, so it's a little bit behind. All right, I apologize. Let's see if I can find out where I was. Oh, and scrolling inside of the super chat is like the worst experience ever, by the way. Glad I'm able to catch your stream and wondering what's best pairing to do barb hunting. Lohar and YSG? Yeah, that's pretty much the best. Yes, man, Ottoman if you have Edward. Anyone knows him? Yeah, I've heard of him. I've talked to him a couple times. Baba TC Ataturk. Anyone using infantry, try Richard Scipio. That would work. I like Richard Charles or Richard Joan. Works really well. Richard Scipio works as well. Is Pelamax and Genghis 5532 good pairing? Yes, that works just fine. You need some sleep, Drago. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Have you bought the anniversary bundle? Yes, I bought it. It was definitely worth buying considering the amount of speed ups it gives. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly why I bought it. That and the resources. Hi guys, I'm new to the stream. Hope everyone is good. Kenrick Miu, welcome to the stream and welcome to the channel and all that good stuff. Mud, yes, I do know him. I don't have a close personal relationship with the guy, but I've talked with him. GEC, I think the Sunset is because infantry tree gives so much percent stats and in Sunset tech doesn't work. I've gone full infantry and still lost. So I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I think it's a combination of, and here's the other thing, mixed army groups work really, really well in Sunset Canyon. I've seen a Scipio Joan group with 115,000 troops take out a Genghis double C. So how about that? Again, I just don't put too much into that, you know. Not a big spender. I'm focusing on Alex. Which epic commander to use with Alex? Sun Tzu's good. Basically, anybody's good. I mean, again, anybody's good with Alex. That's why he's one of the better commanders in the game. Just like YSG, they're both really good with most commanders in the game. Just to know, how do you define a big spender? Yeah, it's subjective. Will you stream Osiris on your channel? I'm thinking about streaming mine because mine is not one of the ones that's on our community one that we're going to be doing for the rest of the day. I'm debating. It just depends. So again, Big Rick B is coming to my house here in a little bit, and we're going to probably do a combined stream at some point later today. But he's also going to help a little bit. I'm going to be doing commentary for the main stream, so there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream it because there may be some other things going on in my house that would prevent that from happening. Embrader, yes, thank you. So congratulations for reaching 8K subs. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Love how the channel's growing, guys. I love you guys for helping make that happen. And again, I'll be doing some giveaways on this channel very soon once I get the gear up and running. I want to give you guys some t-shirts that are branded. I want to give you guys some stuff out there to show my appreciation. I've already given away some gem supplies, some 30-day gem supplies on this channel, so stay tuned for some more of that. And again, that's all out of my pocket, guys. That's not a Lilith thing. I just want to make sure you guys know that I appreciate you all. Oh man, there's tons of, let me just catch up. There's tons of questions. I love all these questions, guys. Oreo gameplay, sleep is for the weak. You're darn right it is. Did JWM win or the fight still happening? Unknown. You're way behind, buddy. You are way behind. The fight never happened. The actual match did not start. So that's why I started the stream, because we were actually going to be commentating it live on the Rise of Kingdoms YouTube channel, which obviously also did not happen because the match did not happen. However, the 13, 14, and 19 UTC matches are still scheduled to go off as normal. and we will be commentating those for you through the Rise of Kingdoms YouTube channel just as soon as we know for a fact that it's going to actually happen. Vivident, if I'm VIP 14, aim for VIP 15 or Castle 25. Castle 25. Castle 25. Do you know Baba has more troops than Solimar? I did not know that, but I'd be surprised if that's the case. I don't think he's as close power-wise. Maybe with multiple accounts, maybe. Tobias, who won in Osiris NCB? Nobody yet. Nobody's won yet because no matches have happened. No matches have happened, guys. You guys are way behind. JJ, any ideas on when Richard YSG will appear on the wheel on a new kingdom? There is a schedule floating around out there. There's some people that have that schedule. I'm not one of those individuals because I haven't noticed it. But I have heard that it's out there. It's random-ish, but it does go Richard first, then it goes into YSG and all that other stuff. It's usually a month or two after it starts, at least. Should I work on my 5-1-2 on Richard or 5-1 YSG? I'm free to play. YSG. YSG is always the answer. Our kingdom is 19 days old. Can you advise on Richard versus YSG versus Khan? YSG again. YSG is always the answer. Why does Yulji feel not only tanky, but he does a lot of damage, or is it just Sunset Canyon where he feels like that? It's just Sunset Canyon, Shopno. He does have some tankiness. He does have some nuke, but in real-world PvP situations, he's okay, not great. Meatball, good morning. Welcome to the stream, bud. Get the Dragon Lancer t-shirts. Dylan, that's a good idea. I might throw a Dragon Lancer on one or two of them. Jason, Ballora, tips on how to gain Arrow of Resistance. Kill a crap ton of barbs, especially during the Lohar event. That's how you can get the Arrow of Resistance. That's the best way to do it. Speaking of which, that just reminded me, when is this supposed to go off? Did I miss it? I hope I didn't miss it. I so missed it. Son of a gun. I missed the altar. I missed it. There's RIP 6K honor points. How about that? Mud, that's not accurate. He must have had deceptive troops on. If you take a look at the power, that will tell you what the real answer is. You think they will bring more epic commanders? I have so many epic sculptures now. I hope so, because I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. Rano, watching live in the Philippines. Welcome to the channel, Rano, and I'm glad to have you. Hey, Drago, got Castle 25 and now just building the Watchtower. I'm starting to get close to T5. That's an exciting time, man. Congratulations, Nemesis. That's an exciting time, but unfortunately, your journey has just begun, sir. Getting to T5 is the first step. Then starting to load up with T5 and actually maintaining them, that's a whole nother animal. That's a whole nother animal. Nemesis, no problem at all. Happy to help. Mr. Skittles, if you should do a state of the game every time they do an update, like point out the thing that they really need to prioritize instead of putting new stuff, that makes the game more buggy. Yeah, I've done that before on the patch notes. I'm like, where's my Barb Fort Finder? Where's my gem? Again, for you guys, I mean, I care less. But that's what I hear all the time. Where's my Barb Fort Finder? Where's my Gem Mine Finder? Give me more. Now my request is give me more battle presets instead of just 5. That's a thing. That kind of thing. It's in 7 minutes? I thought it was already active. It's already active, right? It's been active, I think. Drago, any tips to get Fort 10? It's so freaking scarce. Do you only... no tips there, man. Just be lucky and find them, especially when you've got 8 kingdoms or however many kingdoms you've got in Kingsland. Trying to get them themselves, it's tough. It's tough to find, man. It's a lot of players. Lancelot plus Dragon Lancer need a trophy. Help a lot for capturing Obelisk. Oh, yeah. I have had Richard 5534 and Charles 5522 lose against Yulji and Scipio. Richard. Well, of course. You got Legendary Command. Oh, wow. The opposite of that. I'd be interested to see that report and the builds that were used, because that shouldn't happen. Alex YSG or Richard YSG? I like Alex YSG. Just got my first max legendary YSG. Congratulations, Roman. That's a good thing. What legendary commander should I work on now? I am a low spender, 30 million power. Alex? Genghis? Richard? Minna, if you haven't. Any of those will work just fine. Those are all really good commanders to have maxed. I like Frederick too, to be honest with you. I wish I had put some more time into Frederick. Do you think Solimar has little kills for his power? Yes, I do. In the Eye of Talent, you pick winner of the match or the winner of the whole cup. The winner of the whole thing, Patrick. The winner of the whole thing. Flex. Lilith did not say when the Osiris League morning matches will be rescheduled, but everything else is on schedule. 13, 14, and 19 UTCs will go, hopefully, at their normally scheduled times. Yeah, see, now it's... Yeah, it's... Okay. Let me get out of there. All right. I got your advice on YSG. How about if I have YSG, what is the next recommended commander? I just went over that. Asuma, max tech with a lot of T4 troops, effective in frontline as T5 heals costly. Asuma, you're absolutely right. I wish I had a boatload of T4 alongside of my T5 as well. I wish I had that. Annex, is Kusunoki Jonin all right pairing for a second Archer March? I would need to know more about your account and your kingdom. I would say no, but I mean, if it's an early kingdom and that's kind of all that's available, it's not the worst thing in the world. It works. It's just not that great. Power A12. When does first Wheel of Fortune event happen in a new kingdom? I don't know the exact time. I wish I could tell you that. I believe it's like 30 days to 45 days would be my guess. Maybe something like that. Kenrick, at the moment, I have Minna 5211, full skill tree, and I want to build somebody epic, primary or secondary, to pair him as a full cav suggestions. Pelagius Minna would work just fine. Babar's Minna would work just fine. Both of those reversed would work just fine. Anybody but Belisarius that's a cav commander would work just fine. On Sunset Canyon, not an open field. Now I'm scared to attack Yulji in field because I'm sure I would lose. No, that's not the case. Don't get that way. Is YSG Alex a good combo? Yes, it is, Jago. YSG with Alex second with full archers is a really good combo. You do a ton of damage. And you're quite tanky because of Alex's buffs. Amir, between Constantine and Alex, which should I upgrade to 60? Alex, 100%. Dylan, Jago, it's great for flag rallying. Exactly right. Yep. I actually like Alex Richard, to be honest with you, with full infantry. I like YSG as well in there too, so Alex YSG. You can go YSG Alex with full archers as well. Whatever you've got. All those pairings are really good. Mayor, what do you think about Saladin plus YSG for cavalry setup? I don't like Saladin primary. That being said, it works. It'll work just fine. It'll be a tanky AoE archer group, kind of. That'll have good rage regen, but the troop damage will be kind of rough, I think. Anthony, our first was at 20 days for Golden Heads. Next wheel is 1 week. So, yeah, first one is universal then, after about 20 days, and then after a full month, looks like you're going to get Richard. So that sounds really good. Annex, at the moment, using Herman and Osmond as a primary archer pairing. That's good. I want to put a Jonan somewhere. Just don't know where. You can do Joan Scipio. That's actually a really good pairing for free-to-play. You can throw Joan on the back end of a Richard if you got a decently leveled Richard. You can throw Joan on the back end of a Charles. That would work too. I mean, yeah, you can throw her in somewhere. Maz, what epic commander do you think is best for attacking? That is so generic, I don't even know how to answer it, man. They're all good at attacking in their own way. How about that? I'll answer it with another generic answer. Fred Harris, hello, Sir Drago. What was your MGE ranking? I think I finished with at 16. Again, I did not go all out on this. I just trained troops as best I could on day 1. I trained a few more on day 4. And I did some kill event activity, but not a whole lot. I really wasn't pushing. I would like to get Tamir sculptures. I really would. But I'm not going to go up against somebody putting up... Here, I'll even show you. It's insane, the numbers. Yeah, 212 million, 161 million. No thanks. No thanks. I don't want to spend the resources on that. It's not worth it. Where's the best pair for Caesar? Bark is good. Depends on the role you're trying to do, but Barca's good. Scipio's good as second. Any nuker on the back end of Caesar is really good as well. Just depends on what you want to do. Mehmet is good. Aaron Paul, again, the matches did not happen. 9 a.m. UTC are being rescheduled. The 2 matches are being rescheduled. The other 3 at 13, 14, and 19 UTC are going on as planned, assuming everything goes the way it should. We were going to try and stream that for you guys live, JWM versus DSP, and then the match didn't start. So that's kind of what happened this morning. That's why I'm streaming right now. Normally I'd be sleeping because it's not even 7 o'clock yet. Well, I'd probably still be already awake, but I'd probably be just waking up about an hour ago instead of the 4 hours. So show you the puzzle skills. I'm actually pretty good at the puzzles, guys. I'm not going to lie. Oh, where is the puzzle? There it is. Here, I'll do the Freddy one because it looks pretty cool. Drago, what is the reason people using Alex and YSG in rally? So Alex YSG works really well with full infantry because it is tanky. So if somebody wants to swarm it, the counterattack damage is pretty substantial. And then YSG having an AoE if they do swarm it, which is kind of the name of the game now, you're doing a ton of damage. It works really well. Do you have a good Scipio pair? Scipio on the back end of any commander will be okay. But again, Scipio's not that great, Maz. He's just not. Unless, again, you're early on in your kingdom. If you're early in your kingdom, Scipio primary with anything on the back end is just fine using mixed troops. But once you start getting to the point where you can have a single troop type in an army for all 5 of your armies, Scipio loses a little bit of his luster, and he tends to be relegated to the secondary position in the pairings. Caesar Mehmed is good. It's not great, but it's good. Unknown, I agree. I hope AOC wins as well, considering that directly impacts my ability to win. So that's exactly what I plan on doing. What's the minimum power you can be to reach one type of T5? When I hit T5, it was like 37, 38 million, but I rushed there. Normal players are usually in the low 40s, low to mid 40s before you're starting to really start unlocking your T5. Andreas, what's the status of your KBK? It's pretty much locked up. The coalition from Kingdoms 93, 219, 16, 234, and 139 are all in the center in Kingsland, and Kingdom 39, Kingdom 50, and Kingdom 118 are in their own provinces at the moment. They are fighting still. They're kind of popping in and out, but for the most part, it's wrapped up. There's a little less than 2 weeks left, and yeah, it's pretty much done. Dylan, yeah, again, normally low to mid 40s is where people start. Which epic commander do you use the most? Sun Tzu, Pelagius. Yeah, Sun Tzu and Pelagius are my top 2 used, I would say. All right, let's do a puzzle. What do y'all think? Let's see here. That should match, yep. There you go. There's the puzzle skills. Not trying to brag, but my puzzle is better, bro. Well, good job, man. What role does Herman play on the battlefield? Is he better with El Cid? Yeah, he's really good with El Cid. He's good as a primary nuker for epics because he's got one of the biggest epic commander nukes in the game from a number standpoint, and then also the silence slash delay for the skill is actually really good too. He's also got good rage regen. It's all good. Richard's a good commander to have in your pairings. Annex, I hate to spam, sorry, but I'm using 1 infantry march, 2 cav, 2 archers. Should I take out 1 archer and out a mixed with Scipio Joan? No. You can use Joan's secondary to an archer commander, and it would be fine. I'd rather have the archer group out there with Nuke than Scipio Joan out there, if that makes sense. Yanni Roy, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you. Shop note, I have like 100,000 infantry and archers while I have 900,000 calves. Okay, so I was thinking rushing for T5 calves. There's no need to rush. You don't have enough troops to max out 5 armies anyway. I would much rather focus my efforts and my resources on just getting as many T4 as possible, make sure my tech is up and looking good. And again, just maxing out my troop count. Like, I want to have as many troops as possible in your situation. Dylan Rowe, I was 54 million when you got yours. Wow, that's good. Yes, I think I remember seeing your video. Yeah, so this is still a thing. All right, so where are we at with the 13 UTC? All right, so we're 2 hours away from that. So the next matches look like they're going to start in 2 hours, guys. I think Rick is going to be getting here very shortly. Again, for those of you that don't know, Big Rick's coming by the house today. Hopefully he's going to be bringing some barbecue with him. And we'll be doing some streaming together maybe a little bit. And we're definitely going to be doing our ARC playoff matches together as well. He has his at 14 UTC. I have mine at 14 UTC. And obviously we're in different alliances. So that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. We're going to hang out a little bit. Iller, is Con YSG good with full cap? Yes, I've used that for a rally. I've used it for defense. I've used it for open field. It works. It works all over the place. Works all over the place. All right, guys. So just to recap, and I'll go over a few more comments before I wrap it up. Just to recap, the 9 a.m. showing of the 2 events that we were supposed to have for you guys did not happen as planned because the 9 a.m. matches did not actually happen. They didn't populate. The games weren't played. And like I'm showing you here in just a moment, it says 0-0 on both of those matches because the matches weren't able to be joined by both sides. Those 2 matches will be rescheduled, and they will be fought at that rescheduled time. The other matches in 13 and 14 and 19 UTC this evening are supposed to go off without a hitch. Everything should be good to go. We will be casting 3 more matches on the Rise of Kingdoms official YouTube channel, just like we tried to do this morning. We will have 3 matches going, 1 from the 13 time slot, 1 from the 14 time slot, and then obviously the only one at the 19 time slot, which your boy right here is going to be casting alongside of Gecko at 19 UTC this evening, or for me it's this afternoon, so it's no big deal. Anjing, yes, Big Rick B is going to be coming by the house, and he's going to be joining me today. We're going to hang out, have a good time, just relax, kick back, all that good stuff. Which talent tree should you max out, skill or archer's cap infantry? Depends on what you're trying to do. Shashank, I would say if you want less severely wounded, you go with the archer cap infantry trees maxed and then take the skill tree to rejuvenate. If you want the maximum damage output that you can possibly get, you max out the skill tree and then go to the effective talents that are inside of each one of those troop specific talent trees. Maximum troops you can bring Julius plus Frederick. Yeah, that's a good pairing. Lots of troops in that group. Is my Richard and Charles Martel at 5121 better than Sun Tzu Yulji expertise better? I like Richard Charles 5121 better than Sun Tzu Yulji maxed. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for today, at least right now. Definitely not for today. There's still tons of activities coming. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. Again, I wanted to come on to chat with you after this morning's hiccup and kind of show you what we're going to be doing. I will not be coming with Jack. There will be no Jack, at least until after the last arc. Then maybe there will be a little bit of Jack with Big Rick, and we'll hang out and have a few drinks. Maybe we'll do that. So look out for that. Look out for that stream after the last arc at 19 UTC. Maybe we'll get together and have a few sips on a Sunday. Who knows? Who knows? I hope you've enjoyed. And again, if you have not done so already, please like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. I'm looking to grow this channel and eventually make this kind of a thing. I really enjoy connecting with you all, and for sure have had a great time doing so. So let me know in the comments below also what you think. Let's see, link for official Rise of Kingdoms YouTube channel, please. Anjing, I don't have the link, but just type in Rise of Kingdoms official and it will pop up, I promise you. Jason, how to gain Books of Covenant, spend gems, or do forts, do lots of forts. All right, I'll see y'all later, guys. Cheers, have a good one. And I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'll see you on a very short time period. Have a good one.